Welcome back. We continue right here. Pittsburgh CW, Bob Pompeani, Paul Zeise, joined by Rod in Pittsburgh. Rod, you're on. Go ahead.
Hey, how you doing, Bob?
Good.
I'm an ex-Pittsburgh Mauler, and I played free safety, started, and all that.
Okay, good.
But you know what?
I loved the Maulers back in the day.
Right. We had Three River Stadium and all that. But, Bob, we have a problem with, Bell. You got to love the game. And when you love the game, you come to practice because you ain't talking about no money. But when you love the game, Bob, you're a team player and you're a participant.
So you don't understand his strategy, or you don't agree with his strategy at all then, 100%?
No, I don't, Bob, because you got to love the game. That's the first of all.
I think he loves the game.
Money? What do you think?
I think he loves the game. I think he wants to cash in as much as he can.
Your team. You got to be a team player.
Paul, what do you say?
I say that a guy that's, holding out for the big contract that he's trying to cash in on, I mean, it's business. It's not personal. It's business. I don't know that I agree with his tactic. I think that maybe he's getting bad advice, but I don't necessarily agree just because he's holding out. I mean, Aaron Donald held out, right? I mean,
yep. But see, that was different though.
It was,
okay,
but my point is he held out and stayed out until he got the money he wanted.
But again, though, Le'Veon is under contract essentially to play here, where Aaron Donald.
No, I think Aaron Donald was under contract.
I know, but he wanted a new one. He wanted a new one.
I think it's similar to
Okay,
my point is.
But, hey, Bob, you got to understand. First of all, you got to love the game, and you got to be a team player.
All right.
Now,
I got you, man. I got to move along. Thanks,
man.
man.
You got to love the game first.
Okay. Let's go out to Don in Butler. Don, how are you?
Not bad, Bob. Thank you for taking my call.
Sure.
I just called. I wanted to let you know that I sort of agree with Paul. I would take the third-round choice instead of Bell because, for the reason, I really believe that he does come back, he's going to fake an injury, and then what do you got?
Well, that's what James Harrison said, but he put Le'Veon in a very bad position because if he does, he's going to be looked at as someone who's doing it on purpose, even though he may be legit. But what I'm saying to you is they have too much at stake this year. They want to win now. It's another year where the window is open still, and I would make sure that I have if James Conner should get injured down the stretch and you have nothing really much left in your backfield, all due respect to Stephen Ridley, I'd rather have Le'Veon Bell I could pull out of my bag of tricks. So that's why I'm saying that.
That's the only thing.
Well,
but thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Joe is in Sharpsburg. Hey, Joe, what's up?
Hey, how you doing, Bob?
Good, thanks.
Hey, I was wondering about, how more people can bet now all over the place. If I was going to do anything about the scores and stuff like that, the shoo-ins or whatever. I know.
Okay. You're talking about legalized betting. It's coming. Not here anytime soon, but it's supposed to be here.
It's going to be happening soon, I think.
How soon? What is defined soon?
I would be willing to bet. I mean, I would be shocked if we're not if we're not talking about it within 6 months.
That would be soon.
Because it's already in Philadelphia. I think
right.
There's a couple in Philadelphia and Harrisburg. I think Rivers Rivers Casino has applied for the license and everything, so it's going to happen.
Steve is next. Real quick, Steve, how are you?
Good.
Go ahead.
Hey, the question I got, Bell got to get 8 games to
No, 10.
get credited for a full season.
10.
Now, being this is the 8th week,
10.
if say he comes in week 6,
10.
Are the Steelers obligated to pay him his $14.2 million?
As soon as he comes in, they're obligated to pay. I'm out of time. As soon as he comes in, he makes $853 a week. Unless they use the exemption, then they have to negotiate something less. He may not be willing to do that. We're out of time. I got to take a break right after this.